Whose house? Please welcome your 2026 Los Angeles Rams!
And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. Oh, I don't think so. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Blake Corum now to return it. Who dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. Bringing them out to one of the league's all-time leading passers. Captured his first MVP award last season. It's Matthew Stafford.
Kate, we've hardly gotten into this game, and already he's headed out there with a mission right in front of him. This sideline, you can feel it. They're still stunned after the return put him in the immediate hole. And it's now his responsibility to captain this offense downfield and at the very least neutralize the momentum, ideally answer with a score of their own.
And he'll get it up to the 27. He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. They send the tight end in motion. Stafford on second down. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Stafford now on third down. It's on target to Williams. And a big chunk picked up on that play. Over 20, and it gets him the first.
It's a gain of
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They put a receiver in motion right. They'll send him over right. Up the gut they go with Williams. Soft lead, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done. Already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set, left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel, doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard. That right there, Kate, that is teaching tape for a safety coming downhill on a tight end. You've got to hit him before he gets started, in this case, for a loss.
Stafford back to throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to be stopped after a gain of 9. That was what they needed. First down coming up.
They call third downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Play action now for Stafford. That's caught. This is Terrence Ferguson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
On second down, Stafford. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense with flight.
And he gets home. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Kyron Williams scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. They're going to be led out by the 11-year quarterback from Mississippi State. It's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
First and 10 from the 43. Prescott set to pass. That's Lamb running the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. A handoff to Williams. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump, that often portends to good things offensively.
And he's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that is good for a Cowboy first down. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Dak to the air here. Passing quick here with the pass rush. Fast enough to match it. On him in time to alter that throw. And he falls incomplete. That brings up second down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Into the hands of Flanoy. Complete. And stopped at the 1. All right, so they're going to have to get that final yard. They're going to have to earn it. First and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for our second quarter now. Let's see if the Cowboys can capitalize here in the red zone. Williams can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up third and goal. They'll look to run with Williams, and he's in for the touchdown.
Williams, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Send right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14, Rams 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Corum now on the return. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First and 10 now from the 46. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. That finds Adams downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big hitter on first down. 33 yards.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Draw play. This is Williams. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, and they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Stafford now. Screen here for Williams. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He put a receiver in motion left. On third down, here's Williams. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Mevis able to knock it through. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. And he is gone. Touchdown.
Cowboys.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Rams 10. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff, now Stafford. It's complete to Whittington. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that will bring up a Rams 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
Another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Another run for Williams. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Over the middle. And he's going to be taken down well short of the marker. Give him, looks like just about 3 on that completion. That brings up 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
54-yard attempt.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. It's picked up inside the 45.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
So as the Cowboys offense heads back to the field, let's take a look at their offensive coordinator, Clayton Adams. He's in his 2nd year as OC with the Cowboys, 8th overall as a coach in the NFL. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Dak. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Throwing on 2nd, Prescott. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period.
Yeah.
End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead now up to 18 points.
Rams 10. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. Stafford. That's over the middle and money to Nakua. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
Brings up second and
Pass and
3.
catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Throwing now, Stafford. Nakua's got it again. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now Stafford to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
On the throwaway.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Stafford on 2nd down. That's caught by Williams. And that'll be 4 yards on that completion before he heads out. That means it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Stafford. To the outside, he's got Adams. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Receiver in motion, he's headed right. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Too early to go back to that well, partner. They were still locked in on him after his gain on that previous snap.
Yeah, they defended this one far better than the last one. Some renewed focus and bodying him up. You know, as a defender, you have got to separate that receiver from the ball.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys will begin the 4th quarter with a football following the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Here's hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, it's Williams again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that run puts him right back in the same old situation for third down. I really thought that run was going to get the couple inches they needed. And you could tell, just look at them down there, Kate. They thought it was going to work too.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. They send a receiver in motion right. Stafford now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a well-timed hit knocks it out. And quickly coming out of the locker room now, partner. This defense is forced to fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. Fourth down, here's Stafford. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Running it after the penalty. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They stay on the ground with Williams. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with third and long. To throw, Stafford. And from the moment that was thrown, he never had a chance. Stopped after just a yard, and it is fourth down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
The Cowboys about set to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. This is Williams. defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Right at the line of
So
scrimmage.
close to a big
No
loss of
gain on
yards
the
for those
play.
guys up front.
And it's
1
third
second
down.
sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Now here's Prescott. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's not going to be able to get them to first. They stop him just shy of what they needed. An interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Stafford. Able to find Nakua here. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. Stafford back to throw. Looking slant route, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
To Tyler Higbee.
This difference maker, well, he's up to 5 catches now for the game. And what I love about this, Kate, these are the contested catches. It may not show up as a lot of yardage, but these are the kind of catches you gain trust with the quarterback and much more importantly with the rest of your teammates.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought to the ground by D. Winters. Well, you've taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. D coordinators love to dial it up.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. A 2nd down throw from Stafford. And this one's going to be forced out by the hit. Incomplete. They've been going his way all game, Brock. Defense is paying attention. Someone there to bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And as they bring him down, a lot of yards, nicely done, but still short of the marker, so it is 4th down. Following that completion, a member of the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Stafford gonna go on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he comes through. They've got the first down. Almost felt like they had to go for it. They needed a spark there, Brock. The offense gives it to them.
First down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
39-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Stafford now. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Incomplete.
They needed a lot more out of this
second down and
offense
10.
in this one, Kate, to keep pace in this contest. Just wasn't there. Continuity wasn't there. Rhythm wasn't there. Confidence wasn't there. This is one they like to forget.
Stafford to pass here on second down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Number 89,
I think it's safe to say, Kate, that this quarterback trusts this tight end a whole bunch. Already now his third catch on this drive, and it really doesn't matter what the defense does. Even good coverage can't stop him.
From the gun on third down. He finds Adams, complete. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first.
A 7-yard gain.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
Tight end in motion left. Throwing now on first down. Stafford connects with Adams again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Puka Nakua capping an 11-play march to pay dirt. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
17.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams fields the pitch. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, a carry by Williams. Taken down after a quality gain, though, 15 yards. And that's going to give the Cowboys a first down.
Right at midfield. A gain of 15. First down, Cowboys.
Give to Williams from the gun. And a good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
He in this ground game, Cade, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And give him the first down. Winds up with about 6 on that play before he was stopped. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
You kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's third down now.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Cowboys up by 11. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. They only managed a little, Brock, but not enough. That run does not get the first down against a nice defensive effort there.
It sure was, and I think as much as anything, Kate, it was just tied together.
Yeah.
That front and that second level playing off one another and stopping that run before it could get started.
So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. This is from 35 out on the left hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Whittington now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
At the 28-yard line.
Working on 2nd down. Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that gives L.A. the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Now Stafford to throw. Just keeps connecting to Nakua. He's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch, so give him, it looks like about 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Stafford on 2nd down. Gets this one to Blake Corum. They're going to slow him up here after 4, maybe 5 yards. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Rams first down.
Throwing now, Stafford. It's complete to Higbee.
Stafford's pass.
And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Gain limited to a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
One final shot here. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown. No time left, so positive notes at the very end in this loss. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effects on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always, always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So no time remaining, Brock, but the touchdown and now potentially this 2-point conversion can at least make it look a little closer.
For the 2-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's not going to get in. Not that the 2 would have really made a difference. This one's already decided. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.